you very much, Deputy Chairperson. Mr. Minister, relating to your original response to the original question, you do come to this House to give account. Questions must be provocative. Now, South Africa has less than 6% population that actually graduate. There really shouldn't be an oversupply. People will study what appeals to them. And let me quote to you from the Constitution, Minister, paragraph 22. Has the right to choose their trade, occupation, or profession freely. So, if South Africa cannot absorb these skills, other countries certainly will. And due to the lack of opportunities locally, whether it be real or perceived, one of our biggest exports in South Africa is graduates. We have a question later today to the Minister of Finance about the tax that we're losing from these high-income earners. Often, those who leave also had their studies paid for by the NSFAS scheme. The immigrations transcend all race groups, Minister. What are we doing to retain skilled graduates and also to encourage those who immigrated to come back for the benefit of South Africa?
Honorable Minister.
Thank you. Sawubona, Honorable Ryder. I'm missing Parliament now when I see you. Thank you, Chairperson. I think this is a very important question. There have been campaigns, especially in the what we call the skilled areas where we have a serious shortage, to try and make the public service attractive, to try and make those doctors, those teachers, some of them with maths and science, to come back in our country. But of course, it's going to depend on how successful are we in our program to create jobs, where there will be opportunities for those young people. But what we cannot deny, no matter what the Constitution is saying, we will not deny that we are living in a technical world. We need more artisans than people who have been generally trained. We can't deny that. No matter, yes, we can have people studying what they want to study. But remember that education has to serve a number of objectives. Yes, one, it has to socialize one into the society. That's very important. And culturalization of a person into his or her own, the values of that society. But also, it cannot, education, neglect skills training for the job market. Because you can sit up with lots of graduates who cannot be absorbed by the job market. So that's very important. And we must take that matter very, very seriously. And also, given our history in this particular country, it can't be, and I always use this example, it's an unfortunate example. It can't be that when in my house I'm looking for a plumber or an electrician, that person, it's either an old white man who's over 55 or who's 60. If it happens to be a black person, it's a person coming from either Mozambique or from Zim. There's something wrong with that. Those artisan skills, we need them. And if we train those people in mass, we can be able to absorb them. So I'm still arguing that we can't produce or have an oversupply in the humanities at the expense of the management sciences, the technical sciences, the artisans, and so on and so on. So it's very important. But there have been various campaigns to try and lure back those technical people back into the country. Indeed, we need them. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We will now go to the